Social media has been in a whirlwind ever since Chrisean Rock shared a video of herself dining at a restaurant with her infant son. The clip quickly sparked a wave of concern and criticism, primarily because viewers claimed the baby didn't blink once during the entire recording. Many speculated this could point to a developmental or neurological issue, and despite Rock's swift response, dismissing the rumors by saying, "Y'all are tripping," the internet remained fixated. She insisted her child was healthy and that any real concerns would have been flagged by medical professionals at the hospital. However, growing public scrutiny suggests otherwise. The controversy isn't new. It's part of a broader, long-standing drama involving Rock, her child's father, rapper Blueface, and their rocky relationship. When Rock first announced her pregnancy, Blueface denied paternity, publicly stating they were done romantically, and that the child likely wasn't his. He cited her dating history and went so far as to suggest she terminate the pregnancy, as revealed in leaked text messages. But a DNA test eventually confirmed he was the father. Still, the turmoil didn't end there. Shortly after the baby's birth in September 2023, rumors of fetal alcohol syndrome, FS, surfaced, with critics pointing to physical features and high-pitched cries often associated with FAS. Blueface himself fueled speculation by accusing Rock of drinking and smoking throughout her pregnancy, claims that echoed online as videos of her partying while visibly pregnant circulated. Doctors and social media users alike began pointing out facial characteristics of the baby that could be signs of FAS, from small eyes to a drooping nose and enlarged ears. Further scrutiny followed after videos emerged showing Rock in public allegedly mishandling the baby. In one clip from Walmart, she was seen juggling groceries, a dog on a leash, and her son, leading to criticism that she failed to properly support the infant's neck. Rock admitted her mistake, but also expressed frustration, noting that instead of helping, people chose to record and shame her. Meanwhile, Blueface continued his public campaign against her parenting. He accused her of missing medical appointments, including a crucial surgery for their son's hernia, and claimed she was prioritizing her personal life over their child's health. He even posted private photos of their son's condition online to emphasize his point. He vowed to seek full custody, saying she was unfit and that he was more invested in the baby's well-being than she was. Adding fuel to the fire, Blueface's mother, Carissa, also weighed in, suggesting the child may have neurological issues and blaming Rock's alleged substance use during pregnancy. Rock, in turn, had previously stated that Carissa would not be allowed around the baby due to her harsh public comments. Together, these events have painted a deeply troubling picture of family turmoil, parental conflict, and public judgment, leaving many concerned not only about the child's health, but also the environment he's being raised in. Concerns surrounding Chrisean Rock's baby, Chrisean Jr., have continued to fuel heated conversations across social media, igniting a DG storm of speculation, opinion, and criticism. What began as a few comments about the child's appearance in a viral video has snowballed into widespread debate about his health, with many questioning whether he may be showing signs of developmental or neurological delays. Adding fuel to the fire, even members of Blueface's family, including his mother Carissa, have voiced their suspicions. In one of her more direct remarks, Carissa said, "We see what's going on, we're not stupid, and we're not going to play stupid," implying that the warning signs are obvious. Blueface himself hasn't held back either. Throughout his ongoing feud with Chrisean, he has repeatedly made public claims about her being an unfit mother, going as far as accusing her of delaying important medical procedures for their child. According to Blueface, Chrisean missed appointments related to Chrisean Jr.'s hernia surgery and routinely put her own interests above her baby's well-being. He's also accused her of drinking and smoking during pregnancy, suggesting that her choices may have impacted their child's development. While these allegations remain unverified, the damage they've done to public perception is undeniable. Amid the swirling controversy, Chrisean has made several attempts to defend herself and her son. During an emotional Instagram Live, she addressed the allegations head-on, dismissing claims that her son is blind or cognitively impaired. She insisted that her child is blessed, healthy, and destined for a full life, walking, talking, and thriving just like any other child. In her words, No one online has the authority to diagnose her baby based on a few seconds of footage. She cited her faith, saying Chrisean Jr. had been dedicated on the 7th day after birth, and she firmly believes that he's protected and chosen by God. Despite Chrisean's reassurances, critics remain unconvinced. Some viewers argue that the baby shows visible signs of delayed motor development, including limited head control and an overall lack of responsiveness for his age. They believe that if Chrisean has been keeping up with regular doctor visits, she should be aware of any issues by now. For these observers, her spiritual convictions come off less as protective motherly confidence and more as deflection or denial on Sierra. The other hand, some people have taken a more empathetic stance, suggesting that whether or not something is wrong, Chrisean Jr. deserves privacy, not public dissection. They argue that constantly showcasing him online makes him a target for unsolicited scrutiny and judgment, and that perhaps Chrisean should limit what she shares to protect him from the harshness of the internet. Ultimately, this situation walks a fine line between genuine concern and invasive commentary. While Chrisean continues to stand by her son with fierce devotion, the public remains divided, some expressing compassion, others casting blame. As the noise grows louder, one truth remains. At the center of all this controversy is a child who deserves care, support, and a future free from constant criticism. While Rock isn't a medical professional herself, she's been adamant that her son is healthy and progressing just fine. In a passionate Instagram live session, she directly responded to the swirling rumors, particularly claims that her son might be blind or cognitively impaired. With fire in her voice, she declared her son blessed, and confidently said he would grow up walking, talking, and even playing football. "Who are y'all to tell me what my son is diagnosed with?" she asked, rebuking the negativity with spiritual conviction. She reminded viewers that her son had been dedicated on the 7th day after his birth, a symbolic gesture of faith, and that no speculation from strangers could rob him of his divine purpose. Despite her pushback, critics remain skeptical. Online followers have pointed to what they claim are visible signs of delayed development. Some argue that, at 7 or 8 months old, Chrisean Jr. should be holding his head steadily and showing more awareness of his surroundings. Videos of the baby struggling with head control or appearing unresponsive have led some to believe that Rock might be in denial or avoiding the reality of the situation. While it's entirely possible she's shielding her child from unnecessary public scrutiny, others feel that ignoring warning signs, if they exist, could be harmful in the long run. Still, many voices across social media are calling for Chrisean Rock to take a step back and remove her son, Chrisean Jr., from the public eye entirely. Their reasoning is rooted not in hate, but in concern for the child's well-being and emotional safety. These critics argue that constantly sharing videos and images of the infant invites a barrage of unsolicited opinions, amateur diagnoses, and harsh commentary from strangers who know nothing about the child or his actual medical history. For them, this isn't about judging Rock's parenting. It's about shielding a vulnerable baby from the internet's often ruthless and misinformed gaze. Supporters of this view believe that no child, especially not an infant, should be made into a public figure without the ability to consent. With every clip or live stream, the child becomes a topic of debate and a target of judgment, creating an environment that could have long-term consequences, both emotionally and psychologically. Some followers have even said that posting less about Chrisean Jr. would be the most loving thing Rock could do, not because she's done anything wrong, but because protecting his privacy now may prevent even greater harm later. In their eyes, the baby deserves peace, not publicity. At the heart of the matter is a difficult question. Is Chrisean Rock genuinely confident in her child's health, or is she deflecting concerns for the sake of public image? Whatever the truth, maybe it's clear that this situation is about more than just celebrity drama. It's about the welfare of an innocent child caught in the glare of constant public attention.